What's up, good people? Now I know it wasn't no sound because I was doing something trying to get everything straight. But welcome to my show. Welcome. As you come in, y'all can hear me. Say you can hear me. Oh, y'all can hear me now? Okay, good, 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 good. What's up? What's up? We're gonna talk today, but as y'all know, we always start off with trying to keep it positive and oh okay. Yes, trying to keep it positive. So of course you got people who Uh, I got them to send me some of their stuff that they're doing because we want to advertise uh, people what they're doing with their business and stuff like that, that nature. So I decided that every time I come live, I'm going to make sure I promote businesses. What's going on, Teddy? How y'all doing? And we're gonna talk. And the thing about it is, this subject will be a little sensitive, but nevertheless, we got to do what we got to do. Um, and we got to go from there. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is we have this Saturday. If you can hear me, this Saturday you got Never Switch, Never Fold Men's League. I don't even know if y'all can see it, but I hope you can because I couldn't get this to get bigger for some reason. But if you can see it, I hope you can. It's Saturday and Sunday. The games start at 12 o'clock each day, I think. I think Sunday started at 1 o'clock. So y'all come out and support the Never Switch, Never Fold basketball summer league that we do. You know, it helps us come together, unify. A bunch of old heads just playing a little basketball. It be some young boys too, but for the most part, it's the old heads. We just having a good time or whatever the case may be. Y'all come on out and support. We like sensitive content. Yeah. I already know the numbers ain't gonna be that good on this subject because anytime we're dealing with something that promotes excellence from Black people, we tend to go to another subject because it ain't ratchet. It ain't talking about no baby mamas, baby daddies, child support, all that crazy stuff. But anyway, we still gonna do this because it needs to be talked about. So the second thing is my friend, Miss Trotter, as I call her. She has some kind of like a skincare thing where it helps you get rid of eczema and stuff like that. It's called the Bronson Ball. I could be saying that wrong, and I hope I'm not saying that wrong. But if I am, please, I apologize. I am not good with names. Uh, it's either Brunson or Bryson, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a bar that helps. So let's just go ahead and support her. Uh, it's Jaquia Trotter. You can look up her on her page. She got all the stuff you need. She sells bars and she does hair. So if you need your hair, anything you need, just go ahead and get it. She got what you need. That's another business owner that's trying to promote, that's trying to grow in business. So let's support her. She does the skincare stuff like that. And I've seen some of her work because she does advertise it. And um, the results are excellent. So if you guys having issues with eczema or any bumps and stuff like that on your face or whatnot, or whatever the case may be, y'all get in contact with her. If she's on here, tell her to go ahead and pin her stuff so you guys can go ahead and support her. She got hair products. If you need, y'all women love them fronts. So if y'all want y'all hair long, if your hair this thin, and you want your hair long, y'all go ahead and get with her. Shit, get you right. And y'all pray for me. Now this right here is a 4-week virtual writing workshop. Uh, I met this young lady online. Her name is Tiffany Smith. And listen, this young woman, I'm sorry. I apologize. I ain't trying to call you a girl. But this woman has a lot of wisdom. And she's trying to show how you can get, because I always see people say, one day I'm going to tell my story. Well, here's an opportunity. 4-week virtual writing workshop with Tiffany Smith and Joanna Woodson. If y'all want to do it, please contact them. $80 towards your future is nothing. We spend that when we go out. on one outing. So support these young ladies. If you want to get your story out there, you want to be published, all that good stuff, here is an opportunity for you to do that. Listen, $80 is nothing compared to what we spend just in frivolous things. So by all means, don't be out here talking about something. One day I'm gonna tell my story. Here's your opportunity: 4-week virtual writing workshop to teach you, guide you, help you become an author. And with that being said, I want to add my best friend is an author, and I'm proud of her. I just want to acknowledge that. I forgot to get a message from her so I could tag her book in this, and I apologize for that, best friend. But she wrote a book. Her and a couple of young ladies all did a book together. It's a great thing. They did a live talking about it. It was wonderful, and y'all should support that. Her name is Capri Lee. But yes, if you want to get your story out there, 4-week virtual writing workshop help you get to that stage. My next friend, Atkins. It's called Powder's Flow. Clothes by the Pot. Listen, they do clothes, pens, design. I mean, they do it all. If you want to get something done, get it done. These ladies has the tools to do what you need to be done. Listen, I sent her a thing for I need her to make a pen for my church or whatever the case would be. And I mean, the turnaround was great. The pen looks absolutely phenomenal. Y'all go ahead and get what y'all need because, listen, great business. Great business. She also does shirts. If you need something, exclusive collect anything, 15% off. Y'all, order today. Order today. Get y'all stuff today. Stop going out here spending money in places that are not prospering your people. If you're going to spend $70, $80 on a belt buckle at Louis Vuitton, you can spend $20 on a shirt. You can go buy a Brunson bar. You can go buy some hair care. You can go learn how to become an author. You can do all this stuff. And another thing too, with the author situation, once you sell your book, every time it sells, it's residual money. Money's coming in. Money's coming in. It helps you grow your brain, as we say, your brain. Last but not least, before we get to our topic at hand, a young lady, listen, I'm being real, I'm not for sure. Her name is Altia Anderson. She inboxed me. She's having a tournament in Greenwood, Delaware, July 23rd and the 24th. 5-on-5 single elimination, $300 per team. Listen, first team prize is $1,000. Second team prize is $400. Guys, let's get out and support this young lady who is trying to do something positive for the community, and let's show our love and support. Now, I don't play basketball, but there's a lot of people who play basketball. So Delaware is on the mat, Maryland's on the mat. So y'all put some teams together and y'all go support this young lady. If you want to get in contact with her, her contact information is on the flyer. Support her. Support this young lady by doing her justice, by coming along, you know, getting your team in and having a good time and celebrating Black unity. Now, with that being said, let us get to the nitty gritty. Let us talk about the nitty gritty. The nitty gritty. Johnny. You've been talking and you've been elaborating on the power of money. Wealth is power. So today, I'm just going to give y'all a little story real quick. Every day I study something. I read, I pray. This is an everyday thing for me. I am really serious about us as a people coming out of a hole that we have been in for years, decades, since. Like, it is time for us to acknowledge that we have failed. See, I'm not talking about individual accolades, because if that's the case, out of every 2, 3, 4, 500 people, there might be one that come out. You got your athletes and all that good stuff, whatever the case may be. But us as a whole, we are at the bottom, and it's time for us to stop operating as if we're not the greatest people on this earth. So that, with that being said, I gotta say this because I don't want nobody to think Fletch is just racist. Okay, let me help y'all. Anybody that knows me knows I am not racist. However, I am 100% behind the elevation, evolving of our people. We have been in the ditch for way too long, seeking advice from the same people that's in the ditch with us. It is time for us to take heed and for us to become a productive, well-balanced, financially secure, healthy black people. I'm not speaking on no other race. I'm not white. I'm not Italian. I'm not none of, I am black. And if we want to be technical, I don't even, and anybody knows me knows, I don't even refer to myself as African American. That's just me. If y'all like to doing that, I have no problem with that. I am not against what y'all believe. By all means, that's what y'all believe, cool. However, my assignment is that we get out of a hole. I made a status about 3 or 4 months ago, and I said in the status, and I'm gonna read it. Let me see if I can find it. Because I want to talk about my mission of what my goal is when it comes to our people. And I said, hold on, let me find it real quick. I'm sorry. Y'all just bear with me. It's coming. Because I want to talk about it, because what's happening is we got a lot of people doing a lot of stuff, but it's not beneficial to our people. We're just doing stuff to get accolades for ourselves and not for our people. I am no longer trying to edify me. I want to edify us as a people. Are we growing as a people? Are we looking back and grabbing those who are down as a people? Or are we saying the heck with everybody else as long as I'm good? One thing I know about our people, we have become most definitely selfish, to the point where we only consider and think about ourselves. And it's just not a good look for us, because we as a people are great together. Let me just say that. We are great together. What are we doing together? I'm mad because I can't find this thing right now, so I'm kind of babbling along. But I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it. Just give me a second, please. Where is it at? I just seen it. Where are we at as a people? Oh, it just kind of sucks. That wasn't it. Anyway, let's just move on. So I started off by the day by literally talking about the very things that I feel like we are struggling with. So the first thing I talk about is us living beyond our means. And let me just say this. We are, as a people, are struggling to actually grow because we are trying to be something that we're not to people that are not themselves. For instance, you not rich, they not rich, but you looking rich. Somebody said, well, you got to dress for success. Yeah, you can dress for success on a budget. Let's be clear on that. You can dress for success on a budget. On a budget. I constantly see people who are literally living paycheck to paycheck, borrowing week after week, constantly owing people, and we are literally not realizing that it's causing us to miss out on the very things we're supposed to be doing. Giselle, I'm sorry, everybody. So what happens a lot of times is we're just doing a lot of stuff. We're just buying a whole bunch of shoes that absolutely mean absolutely nothing. $300 or $400 shoes, and we barely paying rent. We're just doing a whole lot of stuff that we should not be doing. We got a $500-$600 car payment just so we can make it seem like we doing all right to people that ain't got a car themselves. I'm just struggling with the fact is, why are we so content of trying to prove who we are as a people? I'm sorry, I found it. This is my mission for us as a people. One day I will lead God's people back to a safe place, prosperity, health, unity. I want to emphasize that word unity. Cleaning up our streets. I will obey his will for me. I will be an example to the people. I have not always been an example, and I'm busting my tail, and I'm praying that God allows me to be an example to his people. I will never forsake, listen to this, I will never forsake the lost as if I was never lost. We got a whole lot of people that are coming out of situations, and we're not going back to help those who are in those situations. I said this Sunday, when you see somebody that's on drugs, somebody struggling in the streets, somebody struggling in life, that is not where they want to be. And it is our responsibility as a people to help one another. He said that we should be helpers of one another. I will speak the truth of God's word. And if I ever miss the mark, listen to this. If I ever miss the mark, I will be accountable and not make excuses. I will humble myself. I am humbling myself right now because I'm about to reveal some of the things I did that was so messed up when it comes to finance. What caused me to be lack, what caused me to be in debt, what caused me to trying to present myself as something that I wasn't, trying to prove to people who didn't have nothing either. I will humble myself as a servant, not only to God, but whoever he places over me. I declare and decree, this is my future. I know what I'm called to do. God, I ask you to lead and guide my footsteps. That's always been my prayer. God, help me to be an example to your people. I'm not trying to be famous. I ain't trying to be the cool guy. I am literally trying to be an example to God's people. So, with that being said, I made a statement, and I'm going to stick by this. And I says, I want our people to understand, don't put yourself in debt. If you don't need it, don't get it. I am so sick of our people going out spending a bunch of money that they don't have. Now, if you have it, by all means, this shoe is not for you. You're rich and famous. Please, I'm not talking to you. This is for people who are out here pretending. Pretending. I want to say this. Stop pretending and start saving your money because recession is here. And I promise you, if we don't get ourselves together, you know who will be at the bottom of this recession? Black people. With your belt buckles, your Louis Vuitton, Gucci bag, whatever them bags y'all be buying, all that stuff will be with you at the bottom of the barrel. Everybody will be prospering. That's outside of us because we trying to be fashionable but broke. Man, that's a nice BMW, but you broke. Man, them Jordans is, oh God, them Jordans is tough, man. You pay $400-500 for, but you live with your mom in a 1-bedroom apartment and you 30. Girl, you got them red bottoms. Yeah, you got red bottoms, but you catching rides everywhere we go out. And see, nobody wants to talk about this because everybody is so in denial, acting like they don't see exactly what's going on with our communities. We rent. We got, let me tell you what the Bible says. That the lender, no, that the borrower is a slave to the lender. Now, we hate that word slave. I ain't no slave to nobody. Anytime you owe somebody money, it's almost like they own you. I'm going to give you an example. You borrowed $200 one week, right? Your next week, your check is only $400. You think you really want to give that $200 up knowing that you got a $350 car payment? That means you only had $50 for yourself. You think you really want to give your last $50 to that person you borrowed $200 from? No. So it puts you in a state of, God, what I'm going to do? I got to give this guy my money. I don't want to give my money up. So the reality of it is, why are we doing these things that we don't need to do? If you don't need it, leave it there. It's no need of getting that. If you don't need it, leave it there. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care how nice the car is. A $700-800 car payment is absolutely ridiculous. And you want to know why? Because our interest rates are so ridiculously high because our credit is trash. No one is taking the initiative to build their credit. Then go get that car where your car payment is $200, $150, $250. No, we're so eager to get a car, we will literally pay $600 and $700 just so we can come right back to the hood to tell somebody else, girl, I got a new car. My dude, I got a new car. But we gonna struggle to make that payment. I don't care. Listen, I am not against car dealerships. I am not against salesmen. They are doing their job. I'm not trying to take nothing from them. But the reality of it is, they know just like I know, we are in a recession. And it's only going to get worse. This recession is going to get worse. No, don't go buy that car. Stop going out to Ruth's Chris paying $200 or $300 for a meal, and your kids now you got to go try to see if somebody got food stamps because you done spent your money on one single meal, but I got a house full of kids. Got a house full of kids. Nobody wants to talk about this, but we got to talk about it because black people for years, we have done nothing but waste waste money. We condemn black people that's trying to be in business, and don't get me wrong, I hate black folks that don't operate in integrity. But when you got black people that's trying to do business right, we are the only people that shoot them to the side, but we'll go spend $1,000 on a person that cares nothing about our race. That's gonna hurt. Let me take a drink. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. We better start preparing for the future, because if we're not, we are going to be at the bottom. Sorry to say that, it's the truth. My next statement was, I talked about this. I said, here it is right here. Black folks are the most prideful people you can ever meet. Nuh-uh. Most of the time, black people only do stuff to impress their own people who still themselves have nothing. Pride comes before the fall. We are failing and falling because we are prideful. We don't want to say, I'm not going out, I'm saving my money. We don't want to say, girl, I'm not buying that, I got to do something with this money. We don't want to say, I'm not buying them shoes because I got my mortgage to pay. I got this to pay. I got to take care of the kids' programs and baseball and whatnot. We don't want to say stuff like that. Your homegirls get it, who ain't got no kids, probably ain't doing nothing with herself, but working, ain't paying no bills. You trying to keep up with her, and you got bills, you got mortgage, you got car payment, car insurance, health insurance, kids, programs for the kids. You got to get the food bill and all that. But yet you refuse to say no to them because pride won't let you say, I don't got it. I'm not going. I don't have it. Are you paying tonight, sis? Because I ain't got that. If you want me to go out with you, you must be paying for me because I'm saving my money because I don't know what's going to take place next week. And I got to make sure that me and my kids or whoever is straight because I can't be out here having fun when I know I still owe Peter and Paul. How they say that? Robbing Peter to pay Paul. You owe both of them now. So you got to put your pride aside and suck it up and say, look, man, I can't do it. It is what it is. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not going to let pride put me in a situation where I literally I'm in debt. My bank account is in the negative because I'm trying to prove to somebody else that I don't have the money. Recession is here, people. You better put your pride aside and honor the fact that you need to be better stewards of your finances. Better stewards of your finances. Our kids start out bad because most of the time, a electric bill or some kind of stupid something is in their name. They always got to do something to get that stuff out of debt because we are not in a position to set our kids up because we're trying to prove to nobody that we have nothing. So our kids automatically start out wrong. They start out struggling because we have not set a foundation for them because we still playing in the mud instead of coming out of the mud. I want to say that again. We don't set a foundation for our kids because we're still playing in the mud and we haven't come out of the mud. When I made a post a couple weeks ago talking about something, I don't want my kids to get out of the mud. Yeah, you want to know why I don't want my kids to get out of the mud? Because I've been in the mud. And I know that's not a good feeling. It's a struggle. It's hard. You do things you don't want to do to make ends meet. So why would I want that for my kids? So therefore, I stopped playing in the mud. I got myself established. That way I can set a foundation for my kids. That way they start off right. And that way they learn financial literacy. The steps of being responsible with your money. Stop dressing to be cool to broke people because then both of y'all end up broke. And best y'all look nice, but you broke. Y'all cute, but you broke. So what happens a lot of times is, why is these kids broke? Because they don't know what to do with their money, because they're not learning at home, because the parents are still struggling. Pride is killing us. As a people, it is killing us. If you buy something for one of your people and it don't work out for you, okay, move on. That don't mean you got to shoot down and talk about the business, go out here and bring them down. That's what we do. That's what we do. We kill everything instead of just saying, you know what, that it just wasn't for me. We just kill everybody. And that's not a good look for us. We looking crazy out here. We looking crazy out here. We trying to prove something that's not there instead of going about doing things the right way so it is there. I always tell people this. If I don't go, it ain't because I ain't got it. I choose not to go because I put myself in a position that if I wanted to go, I can go. Let me say that again. If I don't go, it's not because I don't have it. I choose not to go because I don't want to go. I have put myself in a position, if I did want to go, I can go. So now, because I've done this, what can you do to help our people, John? I'm literally doing what I can right now. I am not the best when it comes to finance. I ain't took a class, of course. I ain't got the master's degree and all that. However, I know how to save money, come out of debt. Most of the stuff we in debt for is simple stuff like phone bills. This is black people. Them daggone cell phones, high Verizon bills. I know people paying $200 and $300 for a single Verizon bill. You better go get you a Straight Talk till you can afford that. See, that sounds crazy because it's like, I don't want no straight talk. I'm way better straight talk. You get service everywhere. Ain't nothing wrong with Straight Talk. Oh, I know. Everybody above Straight Talk. But there's people walking around here right now with iPhones with Straight Talk. And then you got those with iPhones that's paying a $400 or $500 bill when Straight Talk is $50, I think, a month. I'm just before I got where I am rather, I was at Straight Talk. But when I realized me working for the school, I get a big discount where I'm paying less than I pay for Straight Talk. I switched right to Verizon because it was cheaper for me. But before that, Straight Talk, I went every month and got me a card. Every month and got me a card. That way, when the time ran out, I was ready to put my minutes on. But most of our people are too prideful. We want to be cool. How much your bill? Oh, my bill, man, you only paying $50. My bill $300. Okay, I'm $250 up. But we don't understand that. My next thing was rent. This right here is heavy right here, man. Rent. Some people, I'm just being real, are paying every bit of $1,000 plus when it comes to rent. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all got to buckle down. Forget what the naysayers are saying. Save your money, build your credit, and become a homeowner. One of my good friends, Maisha Walker, is an excellent realtor. Jeff Stevenson, they call him Jenny, realtor. If you don't know what to do, these people are qualified, certified people to get you on the right track to become a homeowner. I'm going to say something that's going to blow some of y'all minds. I've been paying rent. I've been here about 5.5 years or 6 years. I probably done paid $70,000 living here when I could have put $70,000 on a mortgage. But you want to know why I couldn't get a mortgage? My credit was shot. I owed everybody. I was trying to do this. I was trying to do that. I was paying Peter and Paul because I owed both of them. I was trying to be cool. And you know what I made a decision of? I'm going to get myself together. I started saving my money. Now the only reason why I'm standing here is because the market is so freaking high. I'm trying to wait it out, but I have literally spent about $70,000+ living here, paying rent. Paying rent. We've been paying rent so long, we become comfortable of paying somebody else. We are literally paying off people's mortgage instead of handling our business to take on the responsibility of ownership, owning our own home, owning our own land. Because we started out wrong by trying to get frivolous things to prove to nobody that we got something. We got to do better. We got to do better. I'm sorry. We got to do better. 70+. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, let me. Yeah, yes. Key Blake. Yes. Another realtor. Yes. Another realtor. I'm sorry. I want to put this stuff on my screen. I don't know why I can't. So y'all forgive me for that. I don't know why it's doing that, but nevertheless, I'm telling y'all, It's absolutely crazy that most, I'm gonna say this. I think I can say this. At least 65 to 70% of black folks are renting. At least renting, and have been renting for years. I know one of my classmates, his father stayed next door to us. And I know he paid rent in this house for at least 30 years. Lionel Green, thank y'all for putting these people up here. I want to put them on my thing, but I don't know why it won't come up. Y'all forgive me for that. I'm telling you, man, it's so many opportunities where we can help each other come out of this hole. Our people are literally being put in situations where we got people that will help us come out. Right now, I'm just stagnant because the market is crazy. But I'm in a position right now that if I wanted to get a home, I can. I really can. Because I buckled down, I saved my money, I restored my credit, and I'm going to tell y'all right now, Maisha Walker helped me through that process. I got real quiet. Anybody know me, I don't really dress up anyway unless it's for church. I wear flip-flops everywhere. And most of the time I wear shoes, I didn't have them 2 or 3 years, and people are like, oh, those are nice shoes. They brand new. No, they're not brand new. They've been in my closet 2 or 3 years, so I don't wear shoes. I'm trying to come out. I'm trying to come out, and then I want to help the people that's want to come out too to do better. I want to come out. I don't want to struggle. And we have been struggling long enough. It's time for us to do better as a people. Like, seriously, it is time for us to do better as a people. It's get beyond me. Stop, and I'm leading right to my point. Let's stop claiming communities that are not ours. These are not our communities. We own nothing. Why can't we get in the mindset of becoming owners, owning our land, building our community? That way we make the rules. We set the tone. We control what happens in our communities. Instead of, everybody doing what they want to do. Why are we not having a mindset of building Black excellence? Like, let's just be who we are as a people. We are great people. And we can't say we can't do it because there was one point in time, I know some of y'all don't know history, in 1921, it was called Black Wall Street. We had everything. We had our own bank, our own hospital, our own movie theaters, own this, we own everything. Now, of course, we know what happened, but the reality of it is this is 2022. It has not been done since. We got to do better. This live ain't going to be long at all. I just want to encourage the people, let's do better. As a people, we must do better. Stop with the pride stuff. You need help. We're in recession. You need help. It's all right. It's not a big deal. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, if it wasn't for my brothers, sisters, and my mom some years ago, listen, I stood up to my prayer. I need help. Some of us need help. We don't know how to budget. We don't know how to really save. We live in check to check because we don't know what to do with our money. And we're afraid to ask for help because we don't want nobody saying, they stupid. Oh, they dumb. They're not even realizing that most of the people our people not even really thinking like that right now. We're really trying to get ahead as a people. And I just think we need to do better as a people, trying to understand that we are helpers of one another. I'm not trying to bring you down, bruh. I'm not trying to bring you down, sis. I want you to come up. I want you to be I want you to be in a place where you can be responsible for your kids. That go for the men. Because let's just be real. A lot of our women, I'm sorry, I'm not really sorry to say it, it's the truth. At least 80 to 85 to 90% of our women are taking the boatload of taking care of the kids' financial part. And that's a problem. And it ain't because some of the men ain't got no money. They don't know what to do with their money. They waste it. They trying to be cool and some nigga ain't taking care of his kids. Lord, oh Lord, maybe I shouldn't use that word. But it's the truth. We got to do better. If I'm your bro, I'm not going to sit here and watch you not take care of your kids. What is our responsibility to each other if we going to just let each other just fall right in the ditch? My man, you don't see that kids out here struggling? You don't see that woman struggling to take care of them kids, my dude? You can't throw a couple hundred at them, but you got $400 or $500 per. I ain't going to get now. I'm about to start ranting about these dudes taking care of the kids. I ain't going to do that. This ain't about that. But it's the truth. A lot of the mothers are responsibly are financially responsible for these kids because fathers are not stepping up. And there's a lot of mothers that's really struggling. Dude, keep your job. Let me take a moment and say that. Dudes, keep your job. Stop going on the job telling the boss what you're not going to do. Do your job because you got a responsibility. Until you get to a place where you're able to walk off that job and become a boss, sir, humble yourself. Is this mic on? Sir, humble yourself. Stay your tail on that job because the job that you're doing is providing provision for your kids. Don't be so prideful that you just ain't no man gonna talk me any kind of way. I'm not worried about the man talking to you any kind of way. Sometimes you gotta crawl before you walk. Let him talk because the biggest responsibility that you have as a father is to provide for your kids. Ain't gonna talk me any kind of way, sir. Sir, yes, he is. Until you become a boss, you don't understand the responsibility of leadership. You don't understand the responsibility of handling the business. So you got to humble yourself. Learn. Until you're in a place where you can walk off the job and do your thing and become your own boss, provide a table for your kids without the help of someone else, then you humble yourself. Put your pride down. Stop quitting job after job after job after job and humble yourself and gain respect on your job that you are. Respect, obey your leader that's on your job, whether white or black. I'm just being real with you. Because you got a bigger responsibility. Sir, your kids need to eat. That stress should not just be on the mother. You need to provide. Walk around all day. Let's move on. My last thing I'm going to talk about, I told you I was going to be long. Last thing I'm going to talk about. Life insurance. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm about to say this, and I don't want nobody to get offended. Hold on, I don't want nobody to get offended. If y'all get offended, I apologize. I'm really not trying to offend nobody. But we have got to do better when it comes to life insurance. Let's just be real, man. It's so much life insurance available. I don't know how in the world, every time I see somebody black die, there's a GoFundMe page. And it's so disheartening because it's our people. Having life insurance is just as important as having money in your pocket. Life insurance, if you're a father that passed, got kids, guess what? Life insurance, the right policy, puts your kids in a good position. It helps the mother, vice versa. Life insurance helps when parents pass away. That way, it's not a financial burden on nobody because we're already covered under insurance. I keep saying this, people. Y'all have got to be responsible. The pandemic should have taught us that we need life insurance. Somebody said, "Nah, I got God. I got God and life insurance." Jesus on my side and life insurance. We don't need no life insurance. All we got to do is pray. Keep praying. Keep praying. By all means, we're not telling you not to pray. But, let me say that again. But, if your prayer don't work and whoever you praying for passes, it is a relief to know that you got life insurance. I know nobody want to talk about this. That's why we got Facebook full of GoFundMe. From our people. It's full of GoFundMe from our people. Then we get the audacity to be upset if some of our people can't help. We ain't got no money. GoFundMe. We don't got no money. You cannot be upset when you did not take the responsibility of getting life insurance. And then we want to blame the people because they don't got the money to take care of their funeral expenses. The average funeral, and I might be lowballing, but I think the average funeral, the lowest is like $11,000. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But when you're talking about funerals, you're talking about a nice penny. And when are we going to do better? Aren't we tired of begging people for stuff? We got to do better, y'all. We got to do better. I'm sorry. We just got to do better. I pray, this is my prayer, that we take on the responsibility, that we become accountable, that we take our finances a little bit more serious, because recession is here. And I promise y'all, it's not going to get better. All you prideful people, you better humble yourself, because you could be eating a steak and lobster one day and eating out a can for corn the next. I'm telling y'all, y'all better lose that prideful spirit. I ain't asked nobody for nothing. You better humble yourself. You better stop while you ahead. I'm telling y'all, what's coming down the line, we are not prepared, because we as a people have become flashy, but we're not efficient enough to be sustainable. What are you saying, Johnny? If a recession comes, we should not be the only race of people that barely make it through. And then some of us don't even make it. We got to do better. I'm praying that what I said on Facebook today, if what I said on Facebook, yeah, that's true. Green Hammond, I really want to put, I don't know why the comments are not coming up on my, Lord, it just makes me mad. It's not coming up on my, I had to figure that out. Oh, now it wants to pop up. Oh, no, it didn't. I don't know why it's not coming up, but I really wish I could. Because I would love to say that. We just got to do better. A lot of y'all are pretending to be bosses, but you're still a slave to the lender. Let's stop faking, man. We all in a situation where we want to be well off enough that not only are we good, but we help those who need help. No, that's the problem I got too. We just don't want to help each other to say. Listen, this is no lie. Sometimes I buy some people, I don't even wear it. I end up giving it away. Because it's just not for me. So I'm not going to be putting down about business. I'm a support, but I just, like for instance, I'll give you a prime example. That day was a great success for my boy Terrell. I love the fact that everybody came out support. Guess what? I didn't come out there support to see what went wrong. I came out there support because he's my God. And I want to see us as black men and black people be successful. Being able to do something as a community where there's no fighting, there's no drama, there's no foolishness. It's just simply us coming together as a people and having a good time. And I wasn't a part of nothing. And I was asked, no, I'm coming to support you, my man. And guess what? I told him straight up, dude, I don't rock with everybody you rock with, but I'm going to support you. I didn't go down there and put it down and talk bad about people or talk about the people I don't rock with. I just simply said, yo, I'm going to support you, but I just don't rock with everybody, so I don't want to be involved. But I'll definitely be there. And guess what? I showed up. When are we going to do that? We're so quick to try to downgrade some of our business. I'm telling y'all better wise up. We are in a heavy recession. And I'm going to be real with you. Most of us black folks don't even know what's going on in the economy because we don't read. We don't watch nothing. We don't. And let's just be real. Ask yourself, I want y'all to think about, when was the last time you really took the initiative to say, let me find out what's going on in today's world? We gotta wisen up. The Bible says this, my people, us, are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Why are we destroyed for lack of knowledge, God? It's because we reject the knowledge. We don't want to know the truth. We don't want to know that recession is coming. And if you don't got yourself together and your hope in something, you will be at the bottom. And the problem that I have is, will you be able to make it out this time? See, we keep talking about God this, God that. Let me tell you what the Bible says. He says, I give you power to get wealth. He give us the mind, the will, the motion, the power to get wealth. And we're not utilizing that and using our brain and managing our money. Stop talking about God gonna do. No. He not. Somebody said, I'm going to give my kids to God. He didn't help you make them. We got to be better stewards of what God has given us. Put your pride aside. Humble yourself. If you need to seek counseling on what to do, how to manage your money, you better seek counseling. If you don't know how to save, you better go seek counseling. Don't be so prideful that you're afraid to ask for help. I did. What I should do here? I paid everything off. I don't owe nobody nothing. I don't owe nobody a dime. You want to know why I did that? Because I got tired of being a slave to the lender. Then they taxed on interest on everything. I know that I had a bill. I forgot what it was too. It was like $230 at the time. I ain't paying. I ain't worried about it. By the time they put the interest on it, the penalties, all this court stuff where they took me to court and all that, and I didn't show up and all that, I ended up paying almost $750. I think it was more than that. That's what I'm saying. We got to be smarter than what we're doing. We can't just be throwing money out the window. Recession is here. It is upon us. As we say in the church, it is upon us. But I pray that people glean from this. I thank everybody for watching. And I'm going to leave these videos up because I think it's important that we know that we just need help. We need to come together. Those who don't know need to find out from those who do know. And we just need to be better stewards of our money because recession is here. I pray that my people come together. I pray that y'all receive this with humbleness and love because I love y'all. I promise you I love my people. I can't emphasize that enough. I love my people. Anybody knows I love my people. And I want us to be better. I want us to be better. So with that being said, I'm going to be out again. Just a little quick reminder. Y'all support these people that I posted. I'm just going to go down the line. You got Never Switch, Never Fold, Men's League Saturday and Sunday. The first game started 12 o'clock on Saturday. I think the first game started 1 o'clock on Sunday. Then you got the Brunson Bar. Y'all go ahead and order some stuff from her. It's good for your skin. It'll help you with acne. Y'all support her and everything she does. If you need some hair extensions, hey, she's giving hair extensions. Hey, she got the, what they call it, 24, 42, 55, whatever that long stuff y'all be putting in y'all head. So y'all go ahead and get that. Then you got the young lady who is doing the basketball tournament in Greenwood. If y'all want to play, it's 5-on-5 single elimination. Her phone number information is on the line. If you want to go back and watch the video, pull up this number. It'll be on there. I'm not going to take this live down. Then you got my good friend, Tiffany Smith and Joanna Woodson. They're doing a 4-week virtual writing workshop where if you want to be an author, and get your story out here, it's a great opportunity for you to do that and just spread quality information. Let's just say it like that. Then you got my friend Akins, who is, they do a little bit of everything. If you want this, shirts, pens, and all that good stuff, she does it all. Y'all come out support. Y'all order. She got 15% off. Y'all get your shirts made. If anybody, let me say this, if anybody got anything they want to be advertised, by all means, inbox me. I will advertise. I said I would do one show a week, and I think I'm going to pick it up because I didn't do nothing last week. I wanted to do something on something, but it was a little sensitive, so I left it alone. But I think I'm going to deal. But Sheree, myself. Okay. Marsha just said, and I'm sorry I can't post it. I wish I could because it's not popping up on my thing like it's supposed to. Marsha just said, Sheree, which is my cousin, and Marsha, they have dinners at the end of the month. The flyers will be up soon. When I get the flyer, I'll post this flyer. But every week I'm gonna try to come up with something. I don't have a problem with people sending me inboxes to talk about what they want me to talk about, what they want me to elaborate on. I will say this: The reason why I barely do biblical topics, because really nobody wants to come on and talk about it. That's another thing too. And then I am a biblical person. I don't like opinions. I don't like what I think. So I really don't indulge in that type of stuff. So I am really, when I talk about society and things like that, I include scriptures so I can have a foundation. What we're talking about. So if anybody want to talk about something, want to go on live, let me know. And I do apologize to people who have asked me to come on their podcast. I am not trying to be grand. I am very careful where I allow myself to be. And one day I will explain why I'm the way I am. That's not the day for that. But if you ever get the chance and want to talk about it, you can ask me why I am the way I am, and I will tell you guys. And I think more people understand why I am not king on being on everybody's podcast. So with that being said, I'm out. I hope y'all have a blessed evening. Y'all have a blessed rest of your week. And see y'all next week on Words with Fletch.